Hey guys, today we are going to do a rewind on all the skills that I have tested in SAO in the Graph Factor in the year of 2019. We are going to look at the summary and remember again what we have learned so far. But before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe for more SAO in the Graph Factor content. So the first ever skill that I have tested is this Dark Swordman's Kirito, and we are testing the Tempo 4 skills. Attack increases only up to 100 hits and the damage stays the same after that. We revisited the tempo later in the end of the year and shared further discovery there. So we're going to the second skill, which is the Courteous Kismel, and this skill has a bonus damage that adds 1k damage per 150 defense at skill level 80, but later we discover the secret of this defense scaling skills. Next is Mismatched Silica. It has a giant power 3 that gives 500 additional damage per 10k HP, or 1 additional damage per 20 HP. Really a great skill, despite it's only being 3 stars. Next is this Striking Asuna. We have the Weak Thrust 4 that applies to the enemy weak to thrust and when we are using the thrust weapon or skill only. Next we have this Black Swordsman Memory Kirito that have the Fire Element Weak 4, works for both enemy that are weak to fire and not weak to fire as long as we are using the fire skills, unlike the Thrust Weak 4 on previous video. Then we have this Sunny Hill Asuna, which has a low damage multiplier, but the bonus damage can increase the damage quite significantly when used at the optimum distance. We have the Happy Time Lifa that has the Enhanced /4. We learned that the weak /4 only works when we use the slash weapon type or skills type, and that it only works against the enemy weak to slash. We also see how the damage compared to other passives. Then we have the Black Lily Flash Asuna. We tested the damage reduction and see how difficult it is and not worth to use, and compare it with the Kane 2-star skill. We have the High Jump Sachi next. It has the Enhanced Bleed Aim that makes the bleed 100% at a time. Rally skill on later tasks get most benefit on stacking bleed with this skill. And then we have the Halloween Cat Lifa. Here we learn that the percentage buff is based on the base attack instead of the number we see on the status page. Also the stack can go up to 99%. And then we were comparing these two skills, the Dancing Voyage and the March of Rage, and conclude that the Dancing Voyage is better for the normal attack and the March of Rage is better for the skill attack. Then we continue on testing the Dancing Voyage Yuki on the Outmatch 4 additional damage does get boosted by weapon and elemental weakness as well as other skill that increase those weaknesses. Next we go with the straightforward Yu-Gi-Oh skill. This skill does not give much damage boost, and the 2-star Jin is better than this one. We have one Visachi next, and we learn how we can use the burst without other wind skill and how efficient it is with one Visachi to activate the burst by itself. Then we have this Candy Mazer Kirito skill. See how this skill uncommon way of leveling and how to get the damage multiplier up to 1100%. Next is the Silent Sword Yu-Gi-Oh! This bonus additional damage doubling adds to the skill itself by doubling any additional damage from skills and weapon proficiency. And then we have the Underworld Yu-Gi-Oh! Underworld Swordman Yu-Gi-Oh! The Blue Sword Technique 4 gives 1 additional damage per defense point and more with the enemy weaknesses. Then we have this Phantom TV question mark that reveal as Yuki, and the effect is very similar to the straightforward real Yu-Gi-Oh! From the earlier test, which is quite useless as well. Then we have this Secret Truth Matter. We were testing the new Find Weakness debuff and how it works at that time. And then we have this Matter Red Sanya skill. Here we compare how fast we can get 99 stack compared to Halloween Cat Lifa and showing how they can stack together. Next is this passion attack allies that is showing how we can consistently have a high damage output with these skills with 99 burn stack. Kind Thought Koharu is coming next. It's another skill that can deal a lot of damage. The additional damage can stack up to 999 hits and can give you around 50,000 additional damage before weakness. Also, how you can get 99 critical rate and 99 damage reductions. Next is Coffee Brick Least Bed that only give burn resist and nothing else. And then we have Tactician Argo. This skill can give you 7.5% critical rate per 10,000 HP, which gets you more critical the more HP you have. And then we have Always Together Silica. It has enhanced poison aim 4 that does not make poison hit 100%, unlike enhanced bleed 4. And then we have this partners skills test and show how the damage reduction can stack with one another. And then the Shield of Loyalty Kesmel. So when we were testing this one, we discovered that the additional damage increase are different among the 3 skills that have similar bonus descriptions. So we will revisit them again later on the next in the later video. Then we have this Summer Shot Lifa. It has a low damage and the bonus is not helping much when we compare it to the Majestic line. There is some anomaly on the damage that we need to be visited again though. And then we have this Dashing Short Point Yuki that we know from here that we can equip skill on active slot or skill with different weapon to activate this skill effect. We have Long Hair Asuna next. This skill have a similar effect to the Dark Swordman Kirito that max out at 100 hit, and it gives 200 defense point at the maximum number of hits. And then we have the defense down skill test. The damage that gets added seems to be the same for both skill and normal attack, which will benefit more if we use it on normal attack build. And then we have this Fishing Boy Kirito skill. It has a misleading descriptions that actually translate to if we don't have 3 Asuna skill in the set, the critical damage will be reduced by 15% in this case. Next is the Happy Companion Asuna skill, which is similar to the previous skill that it will reduce the critical rate when we don't have 3 Kirito skill in the set. And then we have a short break Asuna skill. This is a really good attack increase passive that will give you more attack increase than other passive without any special conditions. And then we have the Moon Archer Silica skill. We show how the effect actually works when the enemy does not target the player, and how it can outperform a 4-star skills. Then we have the Window of Bloom Kirito. In this test we were comparing it with Mismatch Silica and conclude that Mismatch Silica is better on the enemy not weak to the element. Later I really enjoyed the 15 seconds boost on this skill instead though. Then we have the Fishing Master Nishida skill. We were showing how the damage increase compared to the other attack increase skill. Then we revisit the defense scaling mechanism on here. We uncover how the bonus damage on skill like this are dependent on the damage multiplier of the skill actually, which means it will benefit the most from the skill that increase damage multiplier like one-way Sachi. And then we were looking into this Yu-Gi-Oh skill specifically and to show how we can achieve 200,000 damage output. The Massive Blow Klein is next, and we found an interesting thing that the extra damage also get added against enemy not weak to the element as long as we are using the element skill. Enjoy Vacation Silica is next on the line, and we were showing how the bonus damage works. That later on I found out that it can increase our attack stats up to 100% on switch based on how much HP we have left. I also have a video I show how to use this against level 19 Abaku. And then we have the Bright Eyes Silica. We were showing how we can get 100% critical rate when we get around 200 hits with this skill. Next is the Colorful Egg Lisbeth skill. we were showing how we can add element to normal attack and how we can synergize it with other skills that add elemental damage on the skill test. Then we have the dual wing blade rally skill, very fast skill animations that we can simply get 99 bleed stack in 1 minute with the high jump Sachi skill. The Fist of Steel Iskan is coming next. We were comparing it to the effect of the tempo and step up skill with the number 4 counterpart and found out that they are the same. They can stack with each other though. Further discovery, I think the tempo skill increase base attack, which means it can get higher combined with the other skill that increase attack percentage. We need to test it further though. Then we have a Stay Cool Yu-Gi-Oh skill, again a max effect at 100 hits up to 800 additional damage before the enemy weakness. Last one is this Silent Night is Shada skill. It has a defense debuff that seems to be the same as the previous result. The bonus additional damage based on hit can make the skill really strong though. So those are all the skills that I have tested in the year 2018 and 2019. So hopefully you guys enjoy the summary here, and if you want more detail you can check out the individual video. So that is it for today. I'll see you in the next SAO in the Growl Factor video. Bye now.